My name is Isaac Chalo. I'm a faculty member in the Department of Nursing at Pwani University. In this section, we are going to describe what COVID-19 is, how it is spread, chain of infection and modes of transmission. We are also going to articulate standard precaution methods that are important in preventing the disease. What do we know about COVID-19 so far? Coronavirus is a large family of viruses that is known to present in different ways and ranges from the common cold that we know to other severe forms of the disease, some of which have been described. We have what we call the Middle East respiratory syndrome. We have also what we call the severe acute respiratory syndrome too. And now we have the newly invented coronavirus, which is COVID-19, that has never been known to infect human beings before. Globally, and even in Kenya, the cases of coronavirus are on the rise. We have importantly learned that quite a number of bigger population of people are recovering from the disease, and this can be made possible by some of the standard precaution measures that we've been able to put, and the guidelines that we've been able to put in our country to contain the disease. So what are the symptoms of this COVID-19 disease? Some of the known symptoms, especially for those who present with mild symptoms and those who present with severe symptoms, include fever, that is rise in body temperature. There is also tiredness, that person will appear very tired, a dry cough, a shortness of breath, loss of smell. Quite a number of people are presenting the symptoms, including the loss of sense of taste. Diarrhea will be seen in some people with the disease, but it is important to know that majority of the people will actually remain asymptomatic and can be able to spread that disease to other people. So how is this disease transmitted from one person to another? Remember, we have said that majorly coronaviruses are zoonotic in nature, that they come from animals in what we call a spillover. But once they get to human beings, then they are able to be transmitted from one person to another. The infection can be transmitted through what we call respiratory droplets from the nose, mouth of somebody who is infected. It can also actually be spread through direct contact with infected persons. It can also actually be spread through indirect contact with surfaces, which are basically the immediate environment of somebody who has been infected. For example, even the hospital, the medical equipment for somebody that have been used by somebody who is infected, so somebody else can get the disease from there. It is also important to note that the disease can also be spread through airborne transmission in some special circumstances, especially when you are doing medical procedures that are aerosol in nature. Having known the modes of transmission, then it is important to emphasize that the standard precautions of infection prevention and control must be put in place to ensure that we fight the spread of this disease. And subsequent topics are going to put more emphasis on infection prevention, and I hope that we are going to link this to our work in the hospital. Thank you.